What up, though? It's your main man, KP. Of course, this is a collaboration between Wise Up Rundown, and then we got my man from ESPN Baton Rouge, my homeboy, my dog, CL, coming on here to talk his talk, Falcons versus Saints. We got to give you both sides of the story. We can't just give you our side. We got to hear their side, too, and we're going to figure out who's going to win this game, man. CL, what's up?
What's happening with y'all, baby? Y'all good, huh?
Man, I appreciate you pulling up, man. We've been trying to do this for a minute, man.
Hot minute. Happy to be here, brothers. Happy to be here.
Talk about the Falcons and the Saints, man. This is the Nasty Work Bowl. Both of the teams are struggling. CL, man, what's going on over there in New Orleans, man?
You know, a lot of us are timid to say the real because a lot of times it's caught up in emotion. The reality in New Orleans is that it's a rebuild, and you should have picked that up when we got rid of Post-Lattimore and got 3 picks for him, which ended up working out for us. But the reality of the rebuild was actually a halfway decent idea, but still be creditable. What happened was on the slick, Derek Carr retired on us right before
that was a
the
blessing in disguise.
Just out, which ended up being a blessing in disguise because it just really kicked us and made us go into that true rebuild process. And that's what's really going on. I think we made a move to go to the young quarterback, the actual highest draft pick since Archie Manning back in the 70s.
Wow.
The 40th pick overall for us. So we're going along with him. He actually did a good job against Carolina when we played them last. I'm sorry about y'all situation.
Man, I told you I was up in there watching the Nasty Work in person, and it wasn't no better.
I watched, and look, with that bye week, I watched every play. But no, I just think that we're moving forward with the rookie, seeing what he can do. I've been impressed somewhat a little bit because he can move in a pocket. And they say in football, that's the difference between pros and college. If you're able to climb in that pocket throughout the danger that you know is lurking and still deliver the ball. We've seen him do it 3 times for really big plays last week, week before last, if you will. And it's a positive thing. We saw Alvin Kamara run a little bit faster. We saw Cam Jordan come out the cellar and get a sack. We see Demario Davis do what Demario Davis does, which he's 3rd in tackles this year right now at age 36, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I thought y'all was going to trade him at the deadline. His name was in the rumors. They was talking about him heavy.
Who trades for a 36-year-old middle linebacker, even though he's 3rd in the league in tackle?
A GM that wants to get fired?
Yeah.
Man, Demario Davis, that's one of the, as a former linebacker myself, man, to be doing this at this high level at 36, quarterbacks can do that. Other positions can do that, but linebacker that's freaking amazing. That's like you guys remember Ike Reese?
Yes.
Eagles and Falcons. That's like that. But Demario Davis is at another level. So
at this point, I'm paying attention. I'm seeing him call plays out.
Yeah,
I'm seeing him recognizing a play, 100 of a second before, or maybe 200 of a second before the ball is snapped, and he's pushing somebody over. He's shooting the gap, and they say
he's
this
seen
game
so
is
much,
90% mental.
Yeah, he's seen so much.
10% physical. That's what they say. I wasn't blessed enough to make it to the league.
Yeah. Hey, we got our own Division I guy, Shocker the Chief Rocker. They don't heard me and Mike the Expert complain about the nasty work over the last couple weeks. You know what I'm saying? You back in the studio, you back in the mix, man. Shocker, you a former D1 athlete, bro. What the hell is going on at ATL, bro? This is not the season I signed up for.
I'll tell you what's going on. It's coaching, man. It's lack of accountability. This isn't anything. It's not a mystery. It's not rocket science, right? Your head coach, it starts there and then it trickles down throughout the team. And if you're not on your P's and Q's, the NFL, the difference is an inch. You guys remember your boy Al Pacino?
Any given Sunday.
Every inch.
It's true. It's this much. And you see the usual suspects. Jacksonville, Atlanta, Cincinnati, teams like that.
The Browns.
Yeah, the Browns, right?
The Raiders. We all in the same bucket.
And then it's funny how coaches will switch, like your boy Chris, like, hey man, as much as I don't like to admit it, what is Denver doing? Denver is winning because they pay attention to the details.
Sean Payton.
Man, Sean Payton is a hell of a coach.
Yes, he
That's
is.
what it takes.
Yes, he is.
And we don't have a coach, we got a coordinator. We got coordinators all over the place. And Arthur Blank just...
So you're saying we hired the wrong guy? We hired the wrong guy.
Man. I told y'all at the beginning, I don't trust Raheem, and this is why.
Yeah. So we should have hired Coach Belichick, basically.
No, I ain't saying that. Running a little team now.
Dog, you talking about a man with a handful of rings. He got rings like he Thanos. What you mean?
No, I feel you, but when you're not focused, like, that's a whole nother story.
Right? Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. Yeah. He focus on the work and not the work.
Right. Oh.
I'm just saying the
nice
next
with that one.
Yeah.
We need man, you got to focus on the paycheck, not the work, brother. Focus on the bag first.
Yeah.
Expert. So we know Raheem the Dream has basically ran us in the ground. Last year he hired Jimmy Lake. He was a disaster. Now I ain't gonna call him Zach Robinson. He's Zach Morris to me because he's straight. Remember Zach Morris in Saved by the Bell?
Yeah.
I used to finesse everybody every week. This man has finessed us every time he get up to that podium, and he notices his fault that he calling a bad game plan. And then, Expert, you've been the main one beating the drum about getting rid of Penix. So go on and get your money off now this man is hurt. It's your opportunity. You keep talking about trading for Shador. Shador playing on Sunday. Go ahead. This is your opportunity.
Hey, it's a great day. You know, look, look, I don't wish injuries on anybody, but I would rather have Kirko out there than Penix. Penix, I mean, you already know what he's going to do. He's either going to hand it to Bijan or he's going to throw it to Drake London. You know exactly what he's going to do every single play. So I think with Kirk, the thing about him is he gets more people involved. He doesn't just go, he's not one-dimensional. He doesn't just go throw it to one player. He gets everybody involved. I think we're going to see more Pitts out. I think he's going to throw the ball to Pitts a little bit more. So I think it's going to be better for us. With him out there, I do think that we can get this win against the Saints.
Man,
so, most definitely.
Kyle Pitts, we had a conversation about a month ago in Walmart, a long conversation. I'm going to tell you the same thing Shannon Sharp said. You're right. They're not giving you the opportunities. When you get them, you got to catch the ball. You cannot get a touchdown without the ball.
Definitely. Yeah.
You got to grab inconsistent, bro.
But it's the thing, though. This is the thing with KP, man. This is the thing with KP. That's KP as well. This is the thing with him, bro. We cannot say the man is trash because we saw the man be a pro baller with Matt Ryan. Desmond Ridder was the next, Marcus Mariota was his next quarterback. That guy's on his third team since he's been here. Desmond Ridder was the next quarterback. He's not in the NFL no more. We did see some type of, promise with him at Kirko, and then Kirko got hurt. So I gotta say it's not all on him. We really don't know what he is.
Number eight is a talent. The problem is, talent can go overlooked with not enough opportunity.
Exactly.
Right.
Because the whole time I watched the game between us, I always think about what would I do if I was y'all, right? And for just that KP situation, I would start off getting him the ball early to get him involved in the game. The reason why he disappears is because they don't involve him in the game. And then on a 3rd and freaking 7, they need him to make an over-the-middle catch between two cats, and he miss it, and then now he down on himself. But now when he going through whatever he be going through. So my thing is to always let him get the ball early, but I understand y'all be trying to establish the run.
Y'all hear Chris
Shocker
explaining this. Chris is the opposition and knows what to do with this man.
Here's my you want to be the offensive coordinator?
Yeah.
Hey, Shocker. This is for real, though.
My mama wouldn't.
This is what I be seeing, though, man. This is what I be seeing. I'm going to be honest with you, yo. Now, he does have some fault for not catching the ball. But if you get a guy 2 or 3 opportunities, what do you expect? If he caught one, that's 50%. I mean, what else can you ask a guy? What else can you ask? He caught 1 for 3. That's 30%. What else can we ask for him, dog?
I don't usually make excuses for, like, catch the ball, do your job, be mentally tough. But what Chris said is really the truth. You got to involve, like, we can't make him into a mentally tough. You can't make him into Tony Gonzalez. He is what he is. Super talented, but he can go aloof. My whole thing is, though, with Mike being so excited about Kirko, right? I'm not, because what Chris said at the beginning of the show is what I fear is going to happen. You got old Killer Cam over there, excited to play the Falcons, like he always is. And then you got Demario Davis and the rest of that defense. They're going to be licking their chops, man. It's rivalry week. Kirk Cousins is a sitting duck. All right? We are a banged up.
We know where he at.
We're a banged up team. Kirk Cousins cannot be sitting back there. And we don't have an offensive coordinator that recognizes that we got to do screens. We got to do quick passes, get the ball out of this man's hands. We don't have that.
Yeah,
like Chris said, it's going to be handoff, or he's going to do a 5-step drop back and get murdered.
Yeah,
but 49.
Real quick, X-Ray, I'll let you go real quick. When I was at the game last week, when Kirko came in, all the guys sitting with me like, we going to see him go down the field. I said, no, he not. And going over the middle, Kyle Pitts, and that's exactly what happened.
Yeah.
I knew the plays, man. I didn't even look at the sheet, man. What's going on, expert? How I know the plays like that?
Yeah. So back to what Shaka was saying that Kirk's going to be a sitting duck. Well, the Saints are not really known for pressuring the quarterback like that. You know, so I mean, this is gonna give Kirk time to maneuver, to do what he has to do, to see the field, to read the field and everything and get it off. So I mean, yeah.
He does have a quick release too. He does have a quick release.
And he has a quick release, yeah.
You mean 5 weeks? You mean 6 weeks ago?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We number 2 in sacks, man. We number 2 in sacks.
And he's right. We're not known for sacks as of yet or that big time pressure. What it is we know where Kurt is going to be at. Yeah. See, we have problems with mobile quarterbacks. You've seen it throughout the years. We have problems with mobile quarterbacks, but we know where Kurt will be in the pocket. And then now we're not running that regular 4-3 that we was all those years. We running that 3-4, and now we have edges. So a little more, he's going to have to think just a little bit more on who's actually coming in these formations, because now we have Brandon Staley, and he knows how to, mix it up. But you're right.
Secondary, and
y'all been getting home lately, though.
Y'all secondary kind of worry me.
We're going to get there. We're going to get to y'all, and you're going to get to us. This is going to be an ugly game, boy.
Yo, this the part I'm worried about, man. I am worried about Alvin Kamara because he gets up. He's from here. He gets up to play the Falcons every time. He gets up for the game, and Cam Jordan get up. Those are the two guys that worry me.
Yes,
Mario gonna be DeMario, and I feel like we kind of gonna draw even now that Divine Diablo is back, so we kind of drawing even now. And now I can get J.D. Bertrand off the field because he don't know what the hell is going on. He never know where the play is at. He go back to playing special teams. K. Nels can, and now K. Nels can do what he do.
That's he's gonna be up for the game.
Yes, on your mother, baby.
Mr. I'm your mother.
Yeah, he played for y'all. He played for y'all. So CL, if you got to give me a key or two for y'all to win, what's it gonna take?
We have to run the football. We have to continue to run the football and stay balanced like we was last week. And clearly the key is to stop number 7. And I don't think that's actually possible because he is, if not the number 1 back in football. I think it's a collective initiative where kind of what we did last week with Carolina, we decided to just stop the run and make the quarterback beat us. Unfortunately, Bryce got on 400 some odd yards against y'all, but he only threw for 170 against us. So I think that might be the idea of attack this Sunday. But, I'm just a guy, from New Orleans.
Hey, Chief Rocker, man, what we got to do to get the win, man? What we got to do to make this happen?
Okay, my 2 points here to get the win is the obvious thing that Chris said. We have to give Bijan the mustard. You got to give it to him.
Don't forget
And
Tyler
then follow
Algier.
it up. Follow it up. You know, I mean, we got 2 great running backs, man. Don't just make it simple. That's what you got to do. And number 2, we have, like you said, we got Devine back. We got to play defense like we were playing the first 3-4 weeks, man.
Facts.
We got to play with our hair on fire. You know, Mike, you know, my boy, the expert over there, is excited about Kirk. I do think Kirk, Chris, here's the thing. We're going to have 1 or 2 shots in this game where Kirk, he's got talent. As much as we talk about it, he's got the talent. He's going to have a chance to hit Mooney because we don't have Drake. He's going to have a chance to hit Mooney up top.
Mooney from Tulane, no doubt.
Yeah. And we got to take that.
Mm.
We got to take them shots. That's the way. That's how we beat the Saints. Otherwise, we're going to probably go down miserably again.
And the crazy part about it is, as young as we are, as inexperienced as we are, because everything is new this year. New offense, new head coach, new offensive coordinator, new defensive coordinator, new defense scheme all together.
Right.
That back end has really been impressive. Kool-Aid, in his third year, you know, he's emerging. I won't say he's one of the top. I'm saying he's emerging.
He's nice.
Then this rookie, Riley, that comes from Virginia, he's just we put him next to Kool-Aid and we haven't heard anything about him since. So, you know, that's impressive. And of course, I know everybody knows our rookie, 33. He's been just a stalwart at a new position. And that's what's really been kind of giving us that get home, because you're right, Mike. We don't get home. We barely get pressure, let alone get home. I think the back end has been making coverage sacks, and it's been looking good.
Expert, what's the X factor here, man? What's the X factor?
So if you look at it, both offenses are pretty bad. So I mean, the score is probably gonna be like 10-7 or something like that. You know,
man, they gonna get more than 10 points, dog. Come on, cut it out, yo. So, we averaged 18.
I'm
scored 21 last week.
It's a 3 o'clock game.
So look, I think the key is going to be on defense. Whoever's defense is performing is going to win. Whoever's pressuring the quarterback, whoever's causing turnovers. If you look at the Saints, the 2 victories that they have, I mean, they caused turnovers. If you look when they went against the Panthers, they intercepted them. They had 2. They sacked them twice again. They sacked Bryson twice. So I mean, it's really going to come down to defense. Whoever's defense is on it, that's what's going to come down to. Our offenses on both teams is pitiful right now. So it's going to come down to whoever's performing on that defensive end.
Just like I told y'all last night on the other show, the score is 21-24 Falcons. We win because of a field goal. That's it, man. Young Way Cool is in New York. He's in New York. We got Zane Gonzalez now. Yeah.
Hey, Chris, I want
to know kick last week.
I want to know what you think about what's Devon Neal doing over there, man. Tell us about Tyler Shough, and tell us about I personally what Devon.
Great question. Yeah, I would love to start off with Devon Neal.
Okay,
you know, and for all the cats that don't know, he's the all-time leading rusher in Kansas University history. You know, to think about backs that went to Kansas, you're talking about Gale Sayers, right?
Yeah, legends.
So just to have that in your mental, you know, going forward. We've had some injuries at running back. Obviously, this was Kendrick Miller's year to kind of take the helm, and we kind of play off of Alvin. I think it has happened perfectly for Devon Neal to be that back. I think we all know he can catch out the backfield, but lately, and I would love for y'all guys to check him out Sunday, he's going to be in there because his pass blocking skills are just on par immediately. So that would give him obviously more chances to be in the game to get more reps. I don't feel like he's gotten enough reps. I don't feel like he's gotten enough carries because I do believe he can do it. But like I said, the last game he played, Alvin looked like he was the old Alvin. So I'm gonna
Bro, you
ride
know
that
y'all
old,
had there was
that rich horse.
a good pass
Oh.
blocking wideout. Michael Thomas was an amazing pass blocking wideout, bro. And y'all love y'all some wideouts from Ohio State, man. My favorite university. They got to go play for y'all.
We still to this day, Michael Thomas is everything that we missing right now. What we need, everything we need offensively for the New Orleans Saints is in Michael Thomas right now as we speak, as we breathe right now. And that's an unfortunate situation. We're still trying to figure out a way to replace a Michael Thomas and what he brought to this football team. And as we go forward, trading
Shaheed.
22, trading Sheedy, releasing Cooks.
Yep.
We're really, and that's the thing. That's why I'm so looking forward to this game, because in the midst of our rebuild, we come in to give y'all everything y'all gonna look for, and we're evaluating at the same process. We're evaluating at the same time, still trying to get a win out of this. And to talk about Shough, I'm impressed with him for these things. He's an older quarterback, so I always felt like it wasn't going to be too big for him. I think the smartest thing we did do is wait to play him. Let him watch. Let him observe, I think that was very smart on our part. He's bigger, faster, stronger than you could think, than you imagine. And I think it catches guys off guard. Maybe next year, they'll be a little more ready for him when we play him. But, you can see it in his play when guys are, up on, he did get out of that pocket. He did climb in that pocket. He did deliver that football. He did find the open man. So we still searching for that number one receiver in New Orleans. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Mike T if you ever want. He got my number, but he ever wants to come back to the fore. I think that ship has passed, but it just says something. He never went to another training camp. He just almost dropped off the face of the earth.
Yeah.
And his play and who he is physically on that football team is everything the New Orleans Saints need right now, today, in America.
Bro, I'll tell you this with Shough, he looks so much better after some actual games than what we saw in the combine.
Yeah,
that combine tape was nasty work.
Yeah,
he looked a lot better.
Yeah,
I wish I could say that about Penix.
Man, cut it out, yo, man. This guy here. What we gonna do with this guy? Hey, all right, we'll get y'all out of here with this, man. We'll get y'all out of here with this. Name your favorite player to play for both organizations. So go ahead, CL. You got first, and then Shaka, and then Expert. Your favorite guy to play for both organizations.
Oh, I know. Easy. It would have to be Ironhead Craig Hayward.
Man, he stole mine.
I don't think y'all understand, and everybody got a homework assignment tonight. Everybody Google highlights of Ironhead Crayword, and you see a 300-pound running back, fullback, catching out the backfield, running draws, screens, lining up out wide, running 50-yard runs. Ironhead Hayward all top every day. Unbelievable.
Chief,
rest in peace, Ironhead.
Yeah.
God bless his dead. Chief Rocker, who you got, man? Your favorite guy to play for both organizations?
I got one old school and one new school. I'm going with Morton Anderson, obviously.
Come on.
Both of them. Too bad, Mike. I'll never forget it when I saw Morton make that field goal and we beat them Vikings, them unbeatable Vikings.
Yeah.
And, I mean, obviously he did what he did for New Orleans. He did what he did for Atlanta. That's my old school. My new school is going to surprise you. Curtis Lofton. Started off with us. Great.
Yeah.
And then he went over to the Saints, and I couldn't stand him. I said, this is what he should have been doing for us. We used them wrong. Saints know how to use them right. So it is what it is.
Expert.
Well, as you all know, I was going to say Morton Anderson. I mean, he played 8 seasons. He played 8 seasons with the Falcons, 13 with the Saints. But my real reason for saying him is because he did exactly what we need right now. We can't find a kicker to save our lives.
He was the first GOAT kicker.
So, y'all know, cool. We miss you.
Nah, he in New York, man. He all right. He up there with Jameis Winston. They both doing the Harlem Shake.
Yeah.
In honor of Shaka, I'm gonna pick a new school and an old school. So obviously my new school got to be David Onyemata. I mean, he was a solid D tackle for y'all, but over here, this man done really turned up, man.
He's
he
awesome.
has really made the defense amazing, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, I know we struggle with the run, but a lot of times when we get these sacks, this dude is collapsing the pocket, and then the other guys just come and clean it up. So definitely shout out to him, and a special notification to obviously Caden Ellis. Man is amazing.
Yes, sir.
Amazing linebacker. He wrecks shop. I mean, this dude is a game wrecker. And finally, he can go back to his actual position that he's supposed to be playing instead of cleaning up everything that J.D. Bertrand can't get right. So I'm glad that we can kind of be rid of J.D. Bertrand. He can go back to special teams. Well, for my old school, it's got to be Bobby Hebert, man.
Yeah.
I mean, I've never seen a quarterback play so well for two different organizations. I mean, if we want to be honest about this dude could be in the Ring of Honor for both teams, which is wild.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? He was solid over here. He got his money off over here. And then he was solid over there and got his money off over there, man. So that's what I got to go with, man. And then a special shout out to Joe Horn. Me and
Joe Horn.
Dom met Joe Horn, had a dope conversation. And Joe Horn was essential to Julio Jones getting better and coaching his man up. So, shout out to Joe Horn, man. He ain't had to do that.
Yeah, his son's from here, right?
Facts.
Up there by Sugarloaf, man. Hey, I mean, to be honest, the only reason I didn't say Bobby's a Saint at heart. You hear Bobby?
He is.
He a Cajun.
New Orleans to the core.
He a Cajun.
He'll let you know.
Bro, that ESPN commercial is still clutch, even though it's the Saints. It's the ESPN radio, and it's Bobby Hebert and whoever else is his co-host, and they talking about. He said, "We talking Saints," and the guy calls. He said, "I want to talk about Dirk Nowitzki and the Mavs." And then Hebert said, "Who that?" And the other guy says, "Drew Brees," and they start talking about the Saints again. It's a clutch commercial, man. It's funny. If y'all never seen it, check it out.
Who's that?
Michael Hayes.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
In the only playoff game that we ever played against each other, which the Falcons won, Michael Haynes.
That's crazy that's only happened one time.
It happened one time, and who won
Hopefully in the next season or two it'll happen again. We'll see, man.
We got, Saints on the hell of a run. Since 2006, them boys, they turned up on us.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
We had, Ice had his moments now. Let's not forget that. Ice had,
he gave us, and Ice gave us the most problems.
Yeah.
It's documented that he played his best games against the Saints. There's no way we can hide from that. Him being an MVP, him having those years is just, I think internally, the way the Falcons play football, now I'm sure it confuses y'all, but even to the average fan, when the Falcons are at their best when they're a running football team.
Facts. It's been proven time and time again.
They always find a way that they want to be. And we used to say when Drew was around, it was like, they won't be like Drew Brees. They just want to throw it everywhere. But the Falcons are the best when they run the football, help out their defense, help out their special team, and then just take their explosive shots. But for some strange reason, they just always want to seem to throw it all around them. And obviously, we all end up having fun.
Of course, we can't forget 4-5. 4-5 was a Saints killer. And the guy that used to give me the blues that played for y'all was Jimmy Graham. I couldn't stand him.
We're honoring him at halftime.
He used to
murder
murder
him
us.
at halftime for the game.
Okay.
That guy used to murder us, man.
I don't like that.
I don't like that at all. Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like that. Hey, CL, tell the people where they can find you at, G.
Man, you can find me on Inside the Trenches with Marlon Favorite. Watch ESPN 104.5 in Baton Rouge. My Instagram is CL_Nola. Obviously you can catch me in that Superdome on Sunday, giving the Dirty Birds everything they come up. It's looking hot down here right now, but we still got some of that gumbo for y'all ready. Cooked up for you.
Hey, when I win, just run me my beignets and my po' boy. That's all I'm asking, bro. You know, it's been my favorite. You know, it used to be my favorite po' boy spot. It was Magnolia Discount.
Oh, for
A
sure.
little gas station, bro, at the best
For
po'
sure.
boy. And on the same street with there, that's it's a Five Happiness, bro. You never been there? They got the best crawfish fried rice you ever gonna eat in your life, yo. It's crazy.
Best shrimp and lobster sauce.
Yeah.
That you'll ever eat in life.
Yeah. You want to eat good, go to New Orleans. You want to party good, come to ATL. Hey, we appreciate y'all. Y'all pull up on CL and on Inside the Trenches. Like, share, subscribe. We'll catch y'all on the next one.
Shador, we need you.
Oh
We need you.
There you go again. That's really what I'm going to be watching on Sunday. I'm going to be watching Shador while y'all watch
Well, look,
this.
did you see how much they asking for Shador?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
We'll
That's
catch
crazy.
y'all on the next one.
Y'all ain't got no
Life, little
fun.
girl, is an empty page that men will want to